My precious child. I am the God of miracles, unchanging, unlimited, and unfailing. What feels impossible to you is nothing for me. I see the path where you see none. I make a way where there is no way. When life feels heavy and the answers seem out of reach, I invite you to rest, not in what you understand, but in who I am. Let my arms wrap around your heart right now. They are strong enough to hold all your pain and gentle enough to heal every wound. You were never meant to carry this alone. I am not a distant concept, I am your closest companion, your faithful father, your steady anchor. I long for moments with you, not because I demand anything from you, but because I treasure your heart. Every quiet moment you give me, I fill with peace the world can't offer, with strength you didn't know you had, and with love that reaches your deepest ache. You do not need to earn my love, I've already chosen you. Even in your failures and doubts, I remain faithful. What looks like delay to you, I use as preparation. What seems unanswered, I use to build trust. Not a single prayer is lost. I hold every tear, I hear every whisper, and I move even when you can't yet see it. Your future is not determined by your past, or by the storms you face today. Your future is held in my hands, hands that placed the stars in the sky, and still reach to wipe away your tears. So believe again. Hope again. Let trust rise in your soul like dawn after a long night. I will open doors no one can shut. I will lift you from despair and place your feet on solid ground. You are never alone. Let these words echo in the stillness of your spirit. I am here. I am with you. I will never stop loving you. No matter how dark the road feels, I am the light at your side. No matter how distant I may seem, I am closer than your breath. Do you believe it? Say it now, not with fear, but with faith. God, I believe you are still working. I trust you. This is not the end of your story. Something beautiful is unfolding, because you're still in my plan. Take a breath, dear child. Let your soul slow down for a moment. In the rush of your thoughts, in the noise of your days, you often forget what matters most, just being with me. But I haven't moved. I've been right here, waiting in the quiet, calling softly for your heart to return home. I don't ask you to come to me perfect, polished, or unshaken. I ask you to come real. Come tired, come with your doubts, come with the heaviness that won't lift. I already know your fears. I've seen your silent disappointments, the dreams you buried so no one would see your tears. And still, I choose you. Still, I wait. Let my love be the place where you rest. Not because you've figured it all out, but because you've let go. Lay down your need to control, to appear strong, to keep pretending you're fine. You are safe in my presence. Not judged, not disqualified, embraced. This love I offer isn't like the love you've known. It doesn't vanish when you fall short. It doesn't turn cold in seasons of doubt. Mine is steadfast, healing, alive. I don't demand perfection, I offer restoration. I don't shame you for your weakness, I cover it with grace. Each time you kneel in quiet surrender, something sacred happens. You're not just praying, you're letting me rebuild what was broken, refill what was drained, renew what had been forgotten. That quiet place where you bow your heart, that is where peace enters. That is where I move. You see stillness as weakness, but I see it as intimacy. In stillness, you hear my voice clearly. In stillness, you remember who you are, not what the world says, but what I say, you are mine. You are seen. You are enough. I know what you're walking through. I understand the weight that others can't see. But you don't have to carry it any longer. My strength is made perfect in the places where yours runs out. Let me be your refuge, not just in storms, but in every moment. Invite me into your daily rhythms. Let your everyday become sacred space, where faith grows not in grand displays, but in quiet trust. There is no shame in starting again. No failure too great for my mercy. What you see as setbacks, I am shaping into testimony. What you feel has been wasted, I am redeeming for glory. All I ask is that you return, not with rehearsed words, but with your heart wide open. So come. Sit with me. Let me remind you, you're still in my plan. And in my plan, even brokenness becomes beauty. Even waiting becomes preparation. Even silence becomes a holy song. Now that your heart is resting and your spirit is still, let me take you further. You've surrendered, and that surrender has opened the door. Not only to peace, but to direction. You've asked, where do I go from here? And I whisper gently, follow me. You don't need a detailed map or a perfect plan. All you need is my voice. I don't lead with pressure or confusion, I guide with clarity, step by step. I never rush you. I'm not pacing impatiently. I walk with you. I match your stride. And when your strength falters, I carry you. There is no mountain too steep, no valley too deep, where I will not go before you. Even when the road bends out of view, even when fog surrounds your next step, I am already there, preparing what comes next. Your role is not to predict the future, but to stay close to me in the present. When your thoughts grow heavy with what-ifs, bring them to me. I never designed your mind to carry the weight of outcomes. That's my job. Yours is to walk in trust, to lean into my wisdom, and to rest in the assurance that I will never mislead you. Even when I lead you through unexpected paths, know this, my way is always the way of life. Let go of the fear that you'll miss my will. You are not off course. You haven't failed the assignment. You're still in the plan. In fact, every detour, every closed door, every delay, I have used it all to bring you to this moment. You are not behind schedule. You are right on time in my timing. Even now, I am clearing obstacles, opening unseen opportunities, softening hearts around you, and strengthening your own. Don't underestimate what I'm doing just because you can't measure it with your eyes. Miracles often begin in silence. Breakthroughs are born in hidden places. I want you to keep walking, not because you have all the answers, but because you trust the one who does. Let my word be the lamp that lights your feet, not the spotlight that reveals the entire path. Faith is not about having certainty, it's about holding my hand when nothing seems certain. And while you walk, listen. Listen for the subtle nudges, the divine interruptions, the gentle redirection. I speak in whispers as well as wonders. I'm not just found in the thunder, I am in the still, small voice that says, this is the way. Walk in it. The journey ahead may not be simple, but it will be sacred. With each step, I am shaping you, building in you the kind of strength that can't be shaken. When others give up, you will endure, not because of your might, but because I walk beside you. So do not rush. Do not fear. Simply stay close. Let every step forward be a declaration of trust, God is leading me. I will follow. Now that you are learning to walk beside me, I want to touch the places you've hidden away. Those quiet wounds no one else sees, the ones that have shaped how you speak, how you think, even how you pray. You've built walls, not out of pride, but from pain. I understand. I was there when the disappointment struck. I heard the words that broke your confidence. I saw the moment you decided it was safer to pretend than to feel. But child, you were never meant to carry those pieces alone. I don't just walk with you, I dwell within you. And I am here not only to guide you forward, but to reach back into your story and restore what was fractured. You don't have to reopen the pain on your own. Let me be the one who gently lifts the weight. Let me speak truth over every lie that took root in your soul. You are not a burden. You are not a mistake. You are not too far gone. You are not forgotten. You are my beloved, and I delight in bringing beauty out of brokenness. Sometimes, healing feels unfamiliar. It doesn't always come with dramatic moments. Often, it begins with softness, the lifting of shame, the quiet assurance that you are safe with me. I know the things you've never spoken aloud. I've seen you shrink back when love felt too good to be true. I know the ache behind your silence. And I am not turning away. Let me show you who you are beneath the pain. You are not defined by what happened to you or by what you failed to become. I define you. And I say you are whole, even as I heal you. You are chosen, even when you feel cast aside. You are radiant, even when the world refuses to see your light. Take your time. There is no rush in recovery. I'm not asking for performance. I'm asking for presence. Come close, again and again, and I will restore what was lost. Each visit to me is not in vain. Every tear you release is collected. Every sigh is noticed. Nothing you bring to me is wasted. Some days, you may feel like you're going backwards. That's okay. I do my best work when you're honest, not when you're perfect. My love doesn't waver with your emotions. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever, holding you steady while your heart learns to trust again. You've asked, why do I still feel broken if I'm in your hands? And I answer gently, because I am rebuilding you from the inside out. I am not patching up the surface, I am renewing your foundation. You won't emerge the same. You will be stronger, softer, wiser. Not bitter, but better. Not guarded, but grounded. So breathe, my child. You don't need to hide anymore. Your healing has already begun. Let me do what only I can, transform the ashes of your past into the oil of joy, and make your soul a testimony of grace. You've sat with me in silence. You've let me into the hidden places, allowed my presence to mend the wounds no one else could reach. I have held you through the process, gently restoring what was broken, piece by piece. And now, beloved, it's time. Time to rise. Not because you feel ready. Not because everything suddenly makes sense. But because my spirit within you is rising. I've been building strength in the quiet. I've been shaping your identity beneath the surface. And though it began with surrender, it now calls for movement. You've waited long enough. You've questioned your value, your direction, your place in this world. But hear me clearly, you are not stuck. You are not behind. You are positioned, on purpose, for purpose. This season has not been wasted, it has prepared you. So step forward, not in fear, but in confidence, not in your own ability, but in mine. I go before you. I equip what I call. You do not need to have it all figured out. All I ask is that you walk with open hands, a willing heart, and eyes fixed on me. There will still be moments of uncertainty, but you are no longer the same. You carry truth now, deep in your bones. You know where your help comes from. And when the voices of doubt try to return, you'll remember the stillness where I spoke life over you. That truth cannot be unlearned. I've placed dreams within you for a reason. Not to tease you, but to call you into alignment with what I'm doing. What seemed like delay was divine timing. What you thought was denial was me protecting the foundation. Now, the ground beneath your feet is firm. Rise with purpose. Speak with compassion. Move with clarity. You are not rising alone, I rise with you. I'm breathing fresh vision into your spirit. I'm surrounding you with favor, with insight, with people who will walk beside you. You no longer have to force your way forward. I will open the doors. Just be faithful to walk through them. Let your life become a light. Let what I've done in secret now shine as a testimony, not of your perfection, but of my faithfulness. Others will find their way because you chose to keep believing. Others will heal because you didn't give up. This is how legacies are written, through everyday obedience. You don't need a stage. You don't need applause. You only need to remain close. I will do the rest. I will multiply what you place in my hands. I will amplify what is done in humility. Your yes, even if whispered, echoes in heaven. Now is not the time to shrink back. Lift your head, child. There is joy ahead. There is strength you haven't even tapped into. There are promises waiting to unfold. The road may still hold challenges, but you know where your refuge lies. And I am not going anywhere. Take this final step, not just forward, but deeper. Let this be the moment you say, "Here I am, Lord. Use me." And I will respond, as I always have, "I am with you. I always have been." Let's begin.